Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, especially my friends on Facebook. I welcome you to this presentation on Alliance in Motion Global, which is live on Facebook. My name is sethaimkwei, an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. This morning, I am speaking to you about our health. It is said that our greatest wealth is our health. And therefore, discussions on health should be one of the discussions that should always catch our attention. My presentation title is actually a question. And the question is, why do we fall sick? That is what I'm speaking about today. Why do we fall sick? Before we go into why we fall sick, let us understand a basic information about our bodies. Scientists tell us that we are basically made up of cells. The cells are brought together in their thousands and sometimes millions together to form the human being. We are told that a group of cells form tissues. A group of tissues form an organ. A group of organs form a system. And all the systems brought together form the human being. And so what it means is that basically we are made up of cells. The cells together make the human being. And therefore, our body's health is dependent on the cell's health. Healthy cells ultimately make healthy bodies, and unhealthy cells ultimately make an unhealthy body. So therefore, to slow down aging, limit sickness, and prevent diseases, we must protect and properly feed ourselves. For example, if you should put water in your vehicle's fuel tank, it will get sick, it will not work, and you can ultimately damage even your engine, because that is not what it was intended to do. So how do we get sick? I did a little literature review to prepare for this presentation. And my review showed that the medical doctors and the experts in the field of health were given different reasons why we fall sick. They mentioned viruses, fungi, bacteria. They mentioned eating contaminated food, stress, pressure, tension, even accidents. Many reasons: unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy eating habits. But the underlying and the basic factor in all this can be summed in just two words: free radicals. Free radicals are the major causes of sicknesses to us. In fact, scientists now believe that free radicals are the causes or the causal factors in nearly every known sickness or disease. From heart disease to cancer to arthritis to cataract, any sickness that you can name, the underlying factor is likely to be what is called free radicals. So what are free radicals? To put it quite simply, free radicals are things or substances or organisms that get their way into our body and cause us to become sick. That is to put it quite simply. But to be a little scientific or technical, I can say that free radicals are unstable molecules that bind themselves with healthy cells and destroy them. Now let me make it a little simpler now. Free radicals are like robbers, that is thieves, that have no energy in them. And so they find their way into our bodies, just like robbers can sometimes find their way into our houses. When the free radicals find their way into our bodies, they don't have energy. So they don't have energy, so they look for healthy cells in our bodies that are full of energy. They attack them, and then they steal the energy that they have from them, and thereby they damage the healthy cells. Just like a robber comes into your room, what you have that he doesn't have, money, your gadgets, they steal them away. So that is the way to make it look simple. Unstable molecules or substances, they are like robbers, find themselves into your body, have no energy, attack the cells that have energy and steal their energy from them, and thereby they damage the cells. And when they damage the cells or kill the cells, as I told you before, the cells make up the human being. So if they damage the cells, ultimately the human being become damaged. The only problem is, by the time you realize that or feel that you are damaged, they have moved from the cell to the tissue, to the organ, to the system, to attack the whole body. And so by the time we realize it, either it is developed too late, or sometimes it is too late to do anything about them. And so the only, or the major, or the main cause of why we fall sick is free radicals. Now, where do we get free radicals from? Now that we know them, how do we get them? We can get free radicals from the smoke we get when we smoke anything. Research has shown that just one cigarette generates 1 quadrillion free radicals in the body. Just one stick of cigarette. To understand what is quadrillion, let me first let you understand what is a million. To get 1 million, you need to add 6 zeros after 1 to get 1 million. To get 1 quadrillion, you need to add 15 zeros after 1. And so 1 cigarette gives the human body 1 quadrillion, 1 plus 15 zeros of free radicals. We also get them from stress. We get them from sunlight. Don't forget that when the sun burns on your skin too much, you can develop skin cancer, which is a disease. So sunlight can cause us to have free radicals. We can also get them from pollution, water pollution, environmental pollution, air pollution. We can get them from processed food. We get them from additives and preservatives that are added to processed food. We can get them from X-rays. We can get them from pesticides and insecticides that are used to grow our agricultural crops. And so because of the use of pesticides and insecticides, these days even food from our farms can no longer be trusted. They can even be causes or sources of free radicals because of the insecticides and the pesticides that can pollute them. Mercury from seafood and teeth filling. We get it from chlorine from water. We are told by those who purify our water that there is too much pollution of our water bodies, that they now increase the dose of the chemicals they use to treat the water. They tell us that the chemicals are safe for human consumption, but the underlying basic fact is that the body was not designed to receive chemical of any kind, safe or unsafe. And so once they increase the chemicals, including chlorine, to treat the water, once we take in treated water, we are also introducing free radicals into us because the chemicals also get into our body. Another I mentioned was medication. Now, free radical damage cannot be prevented or cured by conventional drugs or medicine. In fact, most prescriptive drugs are sources of more free radicals. Don't you know of anybody who was healed? He was prescribed a certain drug or medicine by a doctor, and the drug ended up damaging vital organs in them. Medication cannot prevent free radicals. They can even be sources of more free radicals into our bodies. And so now that we know that it is free radicals that cause us to get sick, almost all sicknesses, and we know some of the sources that we can get them, what is the solution? Because this presentation is not going to be complete if you don't know how to handle free radicals. So, how do we handle free radicals? 1, a strong immune system. How do we develop strong immune system? By having a lot of antioxidants in our bodies. Antioxidants are the solution to free radicals. What are antioxidants? They are substances or nutrients in our food that prevent or slow down the oxidative damage to our cells caused by free radicals. 2. They act as free radical scavengers. In other words, they expel or remove free radicals from our body. And number 3, they repair the damage caused by free radicals. So antioxidants are the substances that, 1, if the free radicals want to get into our body, they immediately stop them and so prevent them from affecting us, and then they expel them. And if they have damaged any part of our body, they have the ability to repair the damage. And so what we need to do to have good health is to take in a lot of antioxidants, because our lifestyle and the modern trend in the world now indicates or show that it is impossible for us to prevent having free radicals get into our bodies. Once you breathe too much cars everywhere, all their exhaust fume give us free radicals. We drink water which is treated, we can get free radicals. We eat food that has been produced with pesticides and chemicals and insecticides in the farms. So now it is impossible to prevent us from having free radicals. So what we need to do is to be conscious of always taking in a lot of antioxidants. There's good news and bad news about antioxidants. The good news is that our bodies are able to produce antioxidants on its own. But the bad news is that by the age of 30, the body can no longer produce antioxidants. So what do we do? The World Health Organization, together with the Cancer Society of America and the Diabetic Association, also in America, have suggested and advised that in order for us to prevent almost all kinds of diseases, we should take in 5 different kinds of fruits and 5 different kinds of vegetables every day. But due to our lifestyle, it is very difficult to follow just this simple instruction. I don't know when was the last time you took in 5 different fruits, 5 different vegetables, and they must be in their raw state, because sometimes processing and cooking can damage nutrients in them. I wonder the last time you did that, and I wonder if you can do that. But if you can do that, then you are going to prevent yourself from getting almost all kinds of diseases. As I said, because of our lifestyle, we cannot. So the American Medical Association has now suggested that the alternative is to take in high quality food supplements. But not all food supplements are healthy. Not all food supplements are beneficial. The food supplements that are beneficial are the food supplements that have ingredients that are 100% natural, 100% organic, 0 chemicals, 0 additives, no preservative, and the ingredients were produced without pesticides, insecticides, or chemicals, even in the farms. Those are the food supplements that can deliver high antioxidants into us to prevent free radicals from damaging our bodies. And so I have good news for you here. The good news is that Alliance in Motion Global has on the market very, very, very high quality food supplements. Food supplements that year after year win awards for being the #1 food supplement in the world. And so I want to inform you that if you are more than 30, your body will no longer produce antioxidants. Unfortunately, we will continue to get free radicals into our body. So my advice to you is that let the food supplements produced by Alliance in Motion Global be something that you will regularly take. This is our flagship product, the C24/7 Nutraceuticals. One capsule has 140 different ingredients organically grown natural ingredients without pesticides, insecticides, or chemicals. And one capsule gives more than 22,000 antioxidants and phytonutrients. Therefore, this is the most powerful antioxidants in the world, because the alternative you can get are products that usually come in liquid form. You can get a whole bottle and the antioxidant count in the whole bottle is less than 20,000 antioxidants. But just one capsule that you take a day will deliver more than 22,000 antioxidants. So what about the whole box made up of 30 capsules for a month? One a day is going to make sure that you do not get any sickness or disease, because it will effectively handle any free radical that will find its way into your body. We also have the complete phytoenergizer. This is almost the same as this. They do almost the same thing, except that this has anti-aging, so it's not recommended for pregnant women, breastfeeding women, and children below 16. This is recommended for everybody, including children. So these two are the most powerful and the second most powerful antioxidant in the world. We also have beverages, coffee, and this is the cocoa drink. They come in sachet form. The good news is that one sachet is fortified with one capsule of this. So when you take one sachet of this as a beverage with your bread, with your egg, with your vegetables, what you are doing is that by finishing taking this beverage, one sachet, you have actually taken one capsule of this. Don't forget, this is almost the same as this. So by taking this, you are actually taking one sachet of this, gives you one capsule of the most powerful antioxidant in the world. And this is designed for children who cannot swallow, and for people who for any reason cannot also swallow. So I want to introduce you use food supplements from Alliance in Motion Global, award-winning food supplements, and I guarantee you that you are going to live a long and healthy life on the earth. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end the presentation here. Thank you very much. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires. Happy business day.